Hey. This is Promiscuous Time Travelers Auction. Who, who's that? We might not know, but we're gonna be starting here in a minute. I'm here to get screwed. Thank you very much, Mr. Aggressively Relaxing. But no, seriously, welcome in. I don't know. I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit. Get in the right headspace. Move on in. Make sure that I can actually hear shit. I love the start of stuff. It's really fun. I don't know how many people actually pay attention or how many people listen. But I did not test audio properly, so I'm gonna find out. Right there. Alright, I think I'm gonna start sitting down and then we'll move to standing. Yeah, I think that's the best move. Hey, what's up? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Welcome in to Promiscuous Time Traveler Auctions. This is gonna be kind of a experimental series where I explore what I think, or rather how I think auctions should operate. It's going to be really rough because if you check the description, I kind of messed up. I promoted really well in the sense of actually telling people that there's going to be an auction multiple days before instead of day of. And I kind of sold everything in direct messages, and I was gonna show 30 different omnibus and omnibuses, but I sold them all, and it happened late, and I wasn't able to pivot. And this is going to be basically an introduction into Promiscuous Time Traveler Auctions. So welcome in. There's rules and stuff. I mean, the obvious one is you got to be 18 or over. Try to keep racism and vulgarity out. I mean, you hear the music; it's very upbeat. Yeah, so play with that vibe. As we go on, there's going to be, I don't know, a decent amount of fun having, I guess. I really hope that this audio is picking up. Um, and yeah, let's uh, let's get into the intro. So, I just want to kind of explain how this weekend's going to go, and it's going to be a 3-night event. This is the first night. Uh, every deal will carry over the 3 nights. As you take a look over here, I have a raffle going on, um, and the raffle prize is actually right behind me. So let's switch off here. All right. So the raffle prize is going to be this phenomenal. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. It is. Oh no, it's not going to come up, is it? It's the Earth X limited edition hardcover book package. Let's open it up. Oh, styrofoam. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It is... I don't know the word for it. Like, it sticks out. Is that embossed? I guess is the way. But yeah, it opens up much like this. Just you grab the man, and then you open. Hold on, I gotta use 2 hands. All right, so it opens up like that. You have this ridiculously hard to ship case. And here's the hardcover. And behind it, as you can see, is a fabulous CD. And there's a huge poster behind it as well. Hold on. Alright, and it's my assumption that this is a signed edition. Here's the poster. It is freaking ginormous. There you go. The wait is over. Oh, I hit the raffle thing. There we go. Yeah, here's the poster that comes with it. It's humongous. And for those of you who haven't read Earth X, number 1, I'd say you're missing out, and number 2, like, one of the best, like, anchors in the industry. His name's J.P. Leone, John Paul Leone. He worked on this series. And, yeah, this is gonna be... Oh, yeah. There we go. This is gonna be raffle prize number 1. I didn't think about how close this cord right here was to me. But this is basically gonna be my setup. I got my face up here in the top right, my butt in the middle, and then the kind of raffle thing. So if anybody is interested, it's $5 per ticket to get in for the Earth X. It's a limited edition hardcover. They do have numbers. I'm not sure where this number is on it. And yeah, you can literally pick it up for $5. And as we go throughout the 3 days, I'm going to, if we get enough participation in the raffle, I'm going to add more, I guess, add more prizes. So we're gonna have, like, this will be one of the prizes, obviously, and then
as we go on, there's going to be more and more added on top of it. And it's not going to be like a grand prize, like conglomerate. It's going to be, I'm going to draw for however many prizes there are, if that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, it's a waffle. And also, hi Vogs, hi James, hi DJ Wise, hi Aggressively Relaxing, hi Legion of Comics. Like I said, uh, most of my uh, most of my stuff that I had that I was going to sell tonight sold, just simply because I was promoting that I was selling Omnibuy. Here, I'm gonna actually take you guys through it. All right, so here's my album of Omnibuy. There's 30 of them in here. And this is kind of how I want to operate going forward, and it's kind of how I've operated in the past. So when I'm going through and selling things, like let's say somebody gives me a category, they go, "Hey, how many Omnibuy do you have, or omnibuses, or omnibus?" I'm not sure. Is it Omnibuy? I feel like it's Omnibuy. Anyways, I'll take pictures of every single Omni that I have, basically. Every absolute that I have. And then I comment on them. Here, let's take this one for a set. So, number one, I'll note if there's any, like, imperfections in it. This one specifically has, like, a ding at the bottom right corner. And it's, like... it's not like super bad, it's only on the front, but like I factor that in with like the price, and I basically said that it's like a variant, and then this is how much I'm asking for it. I believe it retails for like $125, so like the goal with the Omnibuy were just to do like half off, and I think that's what I'm gonna do moving forward with all my trade paperbacks. Is I'm going to have a collection, much like you're seeing up here, of, here we go. I'm going to have trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga. I might separate them because, like, it gets a little overwhelming with how many are actually, like, in here. And I'm going to give access to these albums. It's not apparent, I've spent months organizing all of this and taking pictures of everything, and I think what we're gonna do is half cover price. So whatever the cover price is, I'll do 50% of that, and moving forward, you can kind of just go through the album and like pick and choose what you're interested in. And like it can get even more like here's the hip-hop covers that I have. I did a decent amount of hip-hop covers, and then I just put like the album covers next to them as well, just to kind of like have inclusivity of it. Everybody that's already been given access to this album, I've put their comics aside, and then I added a bunch more. This one's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. Just take a look, ask for access to these albums. I can literally just send links out to you guys. And there's a couple, I mean, look how many people are already like accessed into this. The whole purpose, I'm gonna come back to me real fast. The whole purpose of all of this was to kind of like give an intro into how I want to operate, because inevitably I think YouTube auctions have kind of failed, and if you look at my promo, it's very indicative of like how I feel. Especially the ending. If you kind of slow it down, I talk about people basically alienating their audiences and then wondering why people don't show up anymore. And that pushes people who are actual sellers to go to like Whatnot and eBay basically, and that's where I'm inevitably heading. However, I'm going to do periodic uh, YouTube auctions like this, where I will give like the best freaking deals that I possibly can on certain things that like I enjoy. Um, and I don't know. It's gonna be a transitional period, especially with just going to a different platform. Uh, but I will still be here, and that's what this weekend is for. I'll do like multiple day events basically, where it's just like a little tidbit. This isn't gonna run very long, as I'm more concerned with like actually having an auction tomorrow, and then I'm gonna promote. Basically what has happened here. And this, honestly, if anybody is interested in the $5 over here, the $5 per ticket, you can get this freaking fabulous EarthX hardcover. I would love for us to add stuff, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to stray away from giving a good deal. So it can go and it can not go. But yeah, I'm going to walk through some things that I've kind of had. And I just want to, I mean, I guess it's going to be a little bit of me just asking for feedback, since this is more of an introduction night. So I had this deal that I was running. And here, I'll show the buy it now price. It was a buy it now of $75. And what I was offering, I gotta make the waffle, the raffle. I say raffle, I don't know where waffle came from. Anyways, I was offering this crazy set of books. Basically, it was $75, and then I ask you to... Number one, you get these three, which are the Inhyukli, Luna Snow, Crescent 10, and White Fox. You get those three books, and this is for $75. And then you get these. You get the Luna Snow, the Crescent 10, and the White Fox of the Takeda variant. So that's 6 books for $75. Hear me out. Then we go over here. I love this. I can literally just rotate these lights. All right. Then I ask you to choose. So you have 2 options. You have Lee and you have Nico. I couldn't figure out what he went by. I only saw that it was like Nico. And then you get to choose between... I mean, the gamer in me wants to say Coax, but Coax is how I'd pronounce it. And then you get to choose between Cho. So you get... this, the book in front, oh shoot, sorry, this was, Momoko Lee and Cho, and then this is Cokes and Bagley and Cho. Okay, and the goal was to have people choose between these, and then I was going to, oh, that's what it was. Okay. Sorry, I'm like tripping out right now. It was between these 3. It was Nico, Momoko, and Lee, and then Coax and Cho. So you pick one of these, you pick one of these, and then I throw in 2 extra books. That's what the freaking surprise books were. But it was supposed to be all for $75. But yeah, that was kind of what I was going for. And I thought it was interesting, but at the same time, I don't know, it was, I guess too complex. I mean, I even confused myself with it, but the goal was to give somebody like basically $150 in books for $75. So and it was all one theme. It was all champions. It was centered around White Fox in her first appearance. And then I had stuff like this where I was taking something that was literally selling for $35 normally, and I was just selling it for 15. This is all the once and future, the first starter pack of all the versions. I thought it was interesting. And then I had stuff like this over here, which I'm going to be sharing with people as well. I'm going to be putting all of my DC foils in a kind of grouping together. I think this is what I was trying to do with them. It was going to be like a $25 each, or like 2 for $40 or something like that. And then you go through and just pick which ones you want. And there's a ton of DC foils. Number one, they're hard to show. I had to like get like the right angle and the right lighting. And number two, it was I don't know. They're like really expensive for some reason. I don't get it. But yeah. So what I wanted to focus on tonight is if anybody's interested in a $5 raffle. It's literally $5 for an EarthX hardcover. Something else that I had was more or less some original art. It was so basically it was this sketch cover, and then I had an artist color it for me, like freaking hand color it for me, and it is freaking phenomenal. And if anybody's like interested in it, it was 150. And I don't know. I'll send you a video basically of like the artist working on it, and you'll understand how freaking immaculate it is. And yeah, but yeah, I think that's basically all I wanted to talk about tonight. And we'll move it on till tomorrow, where I will actually like have like some books for sale and stuff like that. But like I said, if anybody wants to get into the raffle, just message me, and we'll go from there. But thanks for tuning in, and yeah.